Hi Flosstube, I'm Kayla, the Hufflepuff Stitcher, and welcome to my channel. As you can see, we're in a semi-new location. Same room that I normally film in, but put the tree in the background instead because it's so pretty. It's that time of year. I am joined today by Zelda, who is of course right there. And it sounds like Luna's eating food in the bedroom, which is probably not a good thing because we have a new addition as well. My mother-in-law ended up finding a stray dog on a very busy street, and this was on her way to work, so she dropped her off at our place to hopefully find an owner, and that was about a month ago. Since no owner has stepped forward, it's looking like she is going to be staying with us. Oh, here they come. This puppy that we found is not a puppy, like, you know, a little cute puppy. No, she is a very hyper kid puppy who is, as far as we can tell, a pitty. So, same as Zelda, meaning big. Big, very hyper, and she's definitely noticeable when she comes out. We've been calling her Baloo. She was found with no tags, no microchip. We don't know what her name is. We've been calling her Baloo, like from the Jungle Book. And there she is. She likes to drive our girls nuts. So if it gets too crazy, I will be pausing this video probably quite a bit. Baloo, come here. Baloo, here. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. So as you can see, this is Baloo. Very hyper. And other than somebody had cropped her ears, she seems to have been very well cared for. I'm going to pause right here because it looks like playtime is starting. Give me a second. I'll be back. I may be back. We'll see how long this temporary quiet spell lasts. So before I get interrupted again, I'm jumping right in. I did not write notes for this. Normally I come up with like notes to keep myself on track. Didn't happen today. So I've got my stack. We're going to try and go through it. There's Baloo. She is playing tug of war with Luna at the moment. Kind of amusing to see. I have got a start and a finish since the last time I saw you guys. Yay! So this one was a pattern that I actually got last year. If you are not familiar, on Instagram, there is a hashtag that is Get Your Stitchy Wish Granted, which popped up for the first time that I know of, at least, last year, and somebody brought it back again this year. And it is so much fun to scroll through and see what people are posting as patterns that they're looking for, that they want, and then being able to send that to them and kind of make their holiday a little bit. So last year, what I had posted as being my wish, Luna ran under the table. There they go. What I had posted last year as being my wish was part of the Hometown Holiday series by Little House Needleworks, specifically the Bookstore. And I did not ask permission from the person who sent it to me last year, so I'm just going to say Kelly sent it to me. Thank you, Kelly. And this is, they're bumping into stuff. This is the addition to my little Christmas village for this year. So this one I just did on a 28 count mushroom even weave that I believe I found at Joann's. But yeah, 2 over 2, and it is done. Actually only took me a week, which is amazing if you know how my stitching has been going lately. I apologize for the camera shaking. They keep bumping the table. And by they, I mean Luna and Baloo. They are the ones that are currently playing. Luna likes to run under the couch where Baloo can't get her and then try and bite her face from under there because Luna's a booger. I'm getting all sorts of distracted. Anyways, so it seems as though little honey badger is finally letting me stitch again. I did not get sick once while stitching on this. So yay! My stitchy bug might be back, guys. So exciting. I have been waiting. It is a Christmas miracle. That is the only thing that I have officially finished since my last video. Trying to see if I need to pause or not. I'm going to pause to be on the safe side. They like to play rough when Zelda gets involved. So, hold on again. Sorry. And moving on to actual whips. So, what I realized is that last time when I did my little whip parade, there was one project that I actually forgot to show. And that was this one that I had received as a Stitchy Kindness. This is a spring floral bookmark from, looks like Cross Stitch Crazy. Just one of those kits. And the reason I forgot to show it is because this is actually my work project. It's one that I keep in my tutoring bag for when I have to go into the office. So I don't actually have a picture of where it was last time at all, but that's okay because I don't know if I've really shown a whole lot of progress on here on it. But anyways, this is how far I am. So I got a decent section done, really. And it really is pretty easy going on this. Just a 14 count Ada. I used everything that comes in this kit, including the little needle that I just keep up there. It's very handy doing these little kits at the office because it has absolutely everything you need. The only additional thing I need is scissors to trim the floss, and I'm essentially a teacher. I do tutoring. I've got scissors there at my office. The next one that I have that I worked on, these are in absolutely no order at all. It's just the order that I put them on my little stool here. But let me grab the cover page. Am I even going the right way? I'm not going the right way. Hold, please. There we go. I did put in just the tiniest bit of effort on my giant Harry Potter. So I will insert a picture of where I was last time here. And rather than unfolding the whole thing, this is the only part that I worked on. But I did get a little Draco finished, and I am working on who I'm assuming is supposed to be Tom Riddle right now, and then his diary right next to him. So a little bit of progress, not a whole lot. Thankfully, since it seems like there's not that big of an issue with the higher counts anymore, I'll be able to start getting back into that at some point in time. I do actually have something else that I want to finish first, though, and that is more of a personal goal for myself, and that would be this whip. This one I was doing so good on. I do not have a cover photo at all of this one, although at this point I could get one. It is the Pumpkinville Sal, which was this year's Stitch Along that I decided to do. This one I had been keeping up really amazingly each and every month until June when we found out about baby honey badger, and suddenly I couldn't stitch anymore. Oh man, I'm behind, needless to say. I'll insert a picture of where I was last time here. And we'll do this side. I was finally able to get that June block finished. So yay! My personal goal is to try my darndest to finish the second half of the year, preferably before the end of the year. Is that going to happen? Realistically, probably not, but I can dream. So I can set a goal, and if I don't reach it, it's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm hoping if I am mostly monogamously stitching on this, though, that I should be able to get at least a decent amount of progress on there. Just because since it is the 2019 Stitch Along, I want to do it in 2019. But circumstances are what they are, and I will try. Now that I can get back to it, it's definitely getting some love again. The next project that I worked on was, and I apologize, excuse me, for rushing through this, but I'm trying to get it done before the girls all go crazy again. This is my Riolis Beaded Star. This one is actually really easy to work on, just because, I don't know, it's not like legit stitching, I guess. It's more of the beads. Like, the whole thing is pretty much beads. And I am going to be changing this a little bit. I'm not going to be doing like all these little swirly majigs around it and whatnot, because I want to turn this into an actual ornament. So pretty much I'm going to do the body of the star and then finish it as an ornament that way. Is my plan, at least. Hold on. Baloo is trying to play with the guinea pig right now, which is not always the best of things for obvious reasons. But to be fair, the guinea pig purposely tries to get her to come over and mess with her. Looks like she's distracted. Okay, we're good. We are in the clear. Anyways, here's where I was last time on the Riolis Beaded Star. And this is how far I got. So this has actually gotten quite a bit of love on it since the last time that I saw you guys. It's also just gotten quite a bit of love in general. I've had this one sitting in my pile of whips for a very long time, which is sad because it's not that hard of a project. It's really tiny. There's no excuse for it to have taken as long as it has. And yet it's still going back in the whip pile again. Yay. No, but really it should be, if I could just sit down and spend like a good 2 days maybe on it, then that sucker would be busted out. Want to do my Pumpkinville though. I want to get that done. And the very last whip that I have is, hi Zelda. This is my Pretty Little Hawaii by Satsuma Street. And I just love the colors in this. It is so gorgeous. And of course those tropical vibes, which are so wanted right now since the snow has of course returned to Michigan and probably won't be leaving until like April, because that's how it works. So here's where I was last time. And this is how far I got. So I've actually pretty much got this building entirely finished here, along with this little volcano mountain. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's supposed to be Diamond Head. I could probably look. There's an insert with the pattern that tells you what everything is supposed to be. Pretty sure it's supposed to be Diamond Head Crater. But I've got that pretty much done. I'm now working on this little building here and finishing up this one as well. Yeah, that's about all that I have to say on that one. I love it. So I'm thinking, just based on my current mood, that once I get Pumpkinville done, I'll probably be going back to this one, which I know I had wanted to do the Harry Potter one for Honey Badger's Nursery, but I've accepted. It's not going to happen. I have so much left on that. So maybe it can be like a graduation present for her. I should have it done by the time she's 18, right? All right, so that is all that I've got for my whips. My plans are really just to do Pumpkinville, get as much done as I can while it is still 2019, and then realistically finish it if it ends up going over into 2020. And then my current mood is after that to work on my Pretty Little Hawaii. Of course, that could change. I'm kind of just going with whatever's calling to me at the moment. School of Magical Stitches and Literature, I'm not going to try and pressure myself with that right now, especially since my stitchy bug is starting to be coming back and I want to keep it here. Don't want to do anything at all that can possibly mess with it. I want it to stay. So my plans are very loose. I don't have anything super set in stone. I do have a giveaway though for this week. I am going to leave this giveaway open until just whenever my next video is, which I know is very open-ended, but essentially if you see another video that has been posted since this one, the giveaway is closed, obviously. I would anticipate, though, I probably won't be filming again until January-ish. Just ballpark estimate. But what I'm giving away, or passing the stash, I should say, is this Hometown Holidays. This is the Bookstore by Little House Needleworks. Again, this was sent to me as a stitchy kindness, and I want to keep that kindness going out in the world. So if you are interested in entering the giveaway, normal Flosstube rules apply. So please be over 18. That way it's okay for me to get your address. Make sure that you do not use the word giveaway in your answer because that can be searched for, and we want this to go to a cross-stitcher and not just some random person searching the word giveaway. And then I would like for you to answer the question, what is your favorite book? Just because it's a bookstore. So tell me what your favorite book is. I'm always looking for recommendations. And again, this giveaway is open until whenever my next video goes up. So sorry it's not more specific than that. I'm doing what I can, people. And yeah, that's really all that I've got for you guys. So I guess until I see you next time, have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Otherwise, Happy Holidays with whatever you're doing this time of year. And keep it magical. Bye.